When most people imagine outer space, they picture a vast, dark void, silent and empty, where not even the faintest sound can travel. For decades, science fiction movies have reinforced this image, portraying epic space battles in total silence, save for the dramatic musical score. But is space really as silent as we believe? The truth, as it turns out, is far more intriguing. To understand the sound of space, we first have to consider what sound actually is. Sound, in its most basic form, is vibration, energy that travels through a medium, such as air, water, or solid material, in the form of pressure waves. Here on Earth, these vibrations reach our ears, and our brains interpret them as sound. But in the vacuum of space, there's no air, no water, and no solid ground, just a near-perfect emptiness. Without a medium to carry those vibrations, traditional sound as we know it simply cannot exist. This is why astronauts floating outside their spacecraft hear nothing but the dull hum of their own equipment and the gentle rhythm of their breathing. Yet, the universe is far from quiet. In fact, space is filled with an astonishing symphony of signals, just not in the frequencies that our ears can detect. Out beyond our planet, stars are born in fiery explosions. Black holes consume matter with ferocious energy, and planets swirl in their orbits, all unleashing energy into the cosmos. These cosmic events send out waves, not as sound, but as electromagnetic radiation, radio waves, X-rays, gamma rays, and more. Our ears can't hear these, but with the right instruments, scientists have found ways to translate these signals into something we can experience. Radio telescopes, for instance, pick up the faint radio emissions from distant galaxies and stars. When scientists transform these signals into audible sound, the results are breathtaking. The eerie crackles and pops of pulsars, rapidly spinning neutron stars, can be heard as a steady beat, almost like a cosmic metronome keeping time in the universe. The swirling gas around a black hole, when converted to audio, reveals ghostly whooshes and haunting wails. Even the sun, our closest star, produces a constant background hum from the millions of tons of hot plasma churning on its surface. While we can't hear it directly, these vibrations can be recorded and played back, offering us a unique glimpse into the secret soundtrack of our solar system. Closer to home, astronauts aboard the International Space Station hear their own unique soundscape. Within the safety of their pressurized modules, the station hums with the sounds of fans, pumps, and computers. Occasionally, astronauts describe hearing the faint ping of tiny micrometeoroids striking the station's hull, a reminder that space is not entirely empty. But step outside, into the vacuum, and all external sound vanishes. But the idea that space is silent is only true in the narrow sense of human hearing. For the universe is alive with energy, and with the right tools, we can listen in. NASA and other space agencies have even created soundtracks from space data, translating everything from Saturn's radio emissions to the rhythmic pulses of distant quasars into music that we can enjoy. So, is space really silent? In a way, yes. There's no air to carry the sound waves our ears depend on. But in another way, the cosmos is filled with vibrations, signals, and hidden harmonies, just waiting for us to tune in. The next time you look up at the night sky, remember, behind that silent beauty, a secret symphony plays, echoing across the universe, waiting to be heard by those who know how to listen.